Over at Frontier, another college signing today is Caleb Kirkpatrick has signed to continue his football career at the University of Rio Grande. This past season as a Cougar, Caleb averaged over 100 all-purpose yards per game in a season that saw Frontier finish 4-6. He will now join a revamped Redstorm program that was discontinued in 1949 and was recently relaunched last year, and also will be led by a coaching staff in 13-year NFL veteran Mark Bartram.
I mean, I'm really excited, of course, and playing college football probably wasn't going to be like my first option, but Rio Grande just got a whole new coaching staff, and I think all their coaching staff is great, and I think the players are great, and I think it's just going to be a really good opportunity for me to go down and play and just learn some stuff I didn't learn during high school. So I think it's just going to be really important.